Hello. I don't know how long I'll be able to stream this. My battery's probably going to go pretty quick, but out doing some fishing. I figured it's kind of slow, so I'd see what you guys were up to. Hey, AK. How are you today? Hello, Michael Malley Show. Just out doing some fishing today, guys. I don't have a whole lot of battery, so this probably won't be a very long stream, but I figured I'd come in and see how you guys were doing. Now, if I put on a little jig head and cast down over in there, on every cast I get one of two things. I either get snagged or I get a small walleye, and the little walleye aren't worth losing all the jigs, so I'm just kind of taking a break from serious fishing, and I got another rod over there with a worm on it, but awesome. Hey, Ben. Yeah, I wish I'd get a bite too, but they're pretty slow today. They're in here, but the water's pretty cold, and you got to fish just right to get them to bite. And I just don't have the energy for it right now. I'm just kind of sitting back and relaxing a little bit. Normally, I fish up there off the bridge and jig down there. I have a net that's on a rope that I can lower over to net them, and it's a lot better fishing up there because the current, is going down that way. And when you fish down here, it tends to push your lines into the snags a lot. But when you're sitting up there, you're dealing with a lot of people walking by, like that guy. I don't know if you guys can see him or not, but a lot of people walking down the sidewalk and a lot of vehicle traffic. So I am going to check this, see if this one's got a snag or if it's... Okay, I'm back. Normally I fish here for catfish, but it's pretty cold right now. The catfish haven't got started yet. They'll start schooling up in areas and feeding heavy before they start spawning, but they haven't yet. But normally I catch a lot of catfish down here. Yep, that's what that is. It's Kroger's. Hey, Mark. Yes, you sure do, Tammy. Kim is good. Kim was here just a little bit ago. She stopped by to bring me the tripod because I decided to go live for a few minutes. So she dropped off my tripod, but she says it's still too cold. She doesn't want to stay down fishing. How have you been, Tammy? I haven't seen you in a while. I tried calling you a couple times, but we're not getting any answer. Okay, there's that. Sorry, it's hard to read some of it. Yeah, actually, I live pretty close to here, too. I live about 2 or 3 blocks away. Oh, uh, I'm not sure. She tried a couple different ones, I guess. I'm not sure which one she tried. Okay, yeah, we've got a couple of different numbers. I'm not sure which is which, but I'll let her know. I'm surprised she didn't stop in here. She must have ran home to take a nap. You ought to come visit again pretty soon, Tammy. It's a lot nicer when it's not 40 below. Now I casted that one right where the little walleye had been, and I didn't get a bite, so it must have got snagged already. Yeah, that was fun when you guys came, but holy crap, was it cold. Okay, yeah, we're actually closer to CVS than we are to Kroger's. So we're almost neighbors. Hey, Jenny. Well, I don't know if that's KLM Mills or Kim Mills, or come down and do some fishing with us. It's pretty nice out here. I don't know if you guys will be able to see it or not, but they've got one of the dams open. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit. Two of the dams are open today. So there's a lot of current going through here. Plus, the dams are on that side. There's like 6 or 8 of them, and then this one here that comes down, the closest one, goes past the through the hydroelectric area. Yeah, it's got a pretty good current through here. No, we're just going for walleye. There's no steelhead in here. It's mainly catfish, walleye, panfish, crappie. Trying for either crappie or walleye right now. It's a little early for the catfish to be biting, but I'm just mainly doing it just to get out of the house for a little while. No, I'm not wearing a mask, Mark. It's a smoker's cough, guys. There's Kim. I was wondering if she was going to hop in here. I don't know about being sane, but I'm not going elbow to elbow with people. The closest person to me right now is down there. He's fishing. Yeah, I've only been live for a couple of minutes, actually about 10. fish aren't cooperating very well, and I got tired of casting to where I can get bites, because like I was saying, I either get a bite immediately or I get snagged immediately. So I took a break from serious fishing and put out a line and decided to sit down and talk to you guys for a little while. That one's moving around a little bit. I'm not sure if that's getting a bite or if that's getting drug into a log or a rock or something. Giving it up, huh? Yeah. I'm going to try for a while. I might have to run and grab some more minnows. That seems to be the only thing they're biting on. Have a good one. Well, thank you, K Mills. We appreciate you. Yeah, there's really no topic today. I was just down here fishing and thought I'd hop on the live stream for a few minutes and see what everybody was up to. Probably going to get back to trying to catch a fish here pretty soon, so, and I don't have a spare battery anymore. They all gave out on me. I got to see about getting another one pretty soon. I guess Kim is pretty close to being a neighbor. Kim Mills is pretty close to being a neighbor. She lives over by CBS. I think that's Kim anyway. No, that's KLM Mills. I'm not sure. I can't. All right. Have a good one, Mark. No, Mark, it's actually it's a fishing pier. Hey, Texas Oinker. Public access pier. They even have a restroom up there, but I would not go in that. It's right by the bridge. Normally I fish up on top of the bridge because you get less snags and you can fish more area, but there's a lot of traffic and stuff like that, so they've got pole holders down here. You can stick your pole in. But the problem with down here is their lines are always getting pushed by the current down into the snags and stuff. You can look up, that one right there goes up to the hydroelectric plant that you can see right there. And that comes down through here, and then they've got overflow gates. You can see there's 2 of them open over there, and then there's like 6 more. I'm not going to touch that one, Mark Miller, because I don't think you're talking about fishing poles. Yeah, okay, Mark. Couple of little baby walleye. Walleye size for Indiana is 14 inches, except for this one place, it's 16. They have to be 16 to keep them. I've caught a couple of 13, 14 inch, but to do that, I got to put on a little jig head and drift it down, basically right down in here. And it's kind of sketchy whether you get snagged in the rocks or whether you get a bite. And I've been fishing pretty hard for a while, catching a bunch of little ones, and I just decided to take a break and kick back and relax and talk to you guys for a few. I was hoping we'd get a bite while I was doing it, but I don't think my luck works that way. Hey, Alabama camera, how are you? Yeah, that looks like it's snagged. Yeah. And that one's a different color, and that one, they're all different colors. I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna go recast that. Hopefully it's not snagged. Alright guys, I'm going to try something for you, see if I can catch one. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. But... one. Got one. Not what I was trying to catch, but it'll work. Oh, wow. Check it out, guys. I don't know if you guys can see this or not, but there's my jig in the corner of his mouth. Can't really see very well. Where are we? There we are. There's my jig in the corner of his mouth, but I'm going to try to show you. Get this out. I'm gonna have to come around behind the camera and try to hold the fish in front of the camera. See if you guys can see that or not. Well, you guys can't see it very well, and I don't want to steal his meal from him, but he's got a crayfish that, you know what, we're gonna go ahead and steal his meal from him. Check it out. Ow! I wish you guys could see that. He's got a great big old crayfish down his throat. There you can see it a little bit. Okay, well, I'm gonna let him go. Hi guys. Fun, thanks. Enjoy your snack. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, that was weird. He had a crayfish stuck down his throat. Shall we try it one more time? All right, let's try it one more time. Snag. Okay, well that was fun while it lasted, but I think that was my last small jig head. Scrolling back a little bit and reading the chat. Yeah, real jingy. I wish it had been a better picture. You couldn't see it very well, but there's a big old crayfish down his throat. I don't think I have any small jig heads left, guys. I got big ones, but no small ones, and that seems to be what they're biting on mostly, is the small ones. The big ones just go right down to the bottom and get snagged. But I'm gonna put this line back out. Okay, I'm back. Anybody still here? We all need to thank that little fish for biting the hook. Even though he had a full meal in his mouth, he decided to bite the hook just for you guys because he knew how much you guys wanted to see a fish. Here, fishy, fishy, fishy. Seems to be all about the way you put it in front of them, because that one has the same thing on it that I just caught the other fish and got the other bites on, but if I put it out there just sitting there, they don't want to mess with it. But the minute I put a little jig head on there and let it drift down through there, they tear it up. Unfortunately, so do the rocks and trees and logs and everything else. Hey Mouse, hey M Star, good to see you guys. You guys missed it. I caught a fish, and it really happened. I've got it recorded. Spy on the guy across the river, see if he's catching anything. Does not look like it. You guys don't want to look at the sky and a bell. Point you at the water. I need to get one of those sunscreens for my phone. I can't see. It's a beautiful day out here anyway. Alright, let me see if I can find another small jig head. We'll try to do that again. Got him. Another one. You look really, really big now. He's a monster. Yeah, 1 equals 1 over time. Yeah, the bigger walleye do stay up there under the bridge and on the other side, and then right down there by the trestle, but those areas are a little more difficult to fish. This is an easier spot to fish, so this is just where I'm sitting for now. I'll go up on the bridge as it gets closer to evening. I'll go start jigging off the bridge on this side and the other side, but I'm just kind of taking it easy for now. You know, guys, my battery's getting a bit low and I don't have a backup right now. I haven't been able to go get one lately, so I think we're going to end this fishing trip for you guys, at least for now, and I appreciate y'all for coming in, and I will catch up with you all later. Have a good one.